We get to attack now. Slago spilt. 3, they are level 3, and you just need to equal or better to attack. You have to best to defend. So, well, if 1 is always a failure, isn't it? Is that in defending or is that in attacking too? Because I can't remember right now, we're going to say that 1 is always a failure. So Slago does not hit. Spilt, on the other hand, hits 7. And because that's a 7, that is more than 3, that's 2 zombies down. Good job, Spilt. Very, very good job on Spilt. Damn straight. Okay. Oh, I forgot to sell their gem. So we still have a 45 coin gem to sell. Uh-oh. Okay then. So now we defend from the level 3 zombies. We each add 2 to our defenses, and we have to beat a 3, which is a 4 or better. That's automatic successes for both boxcars. Thumbs up for that. Okay, so nobody takes any damage on that round. So heading into the next, Slago and Spilt, they still attack. Well, there are days. Okay, so Slago has a 3, 4, and they're level 3. Boom! That zombie goes down 2. So it's a deader. It's a deader. Thank goodness for that, finally. Unfortunately, zombies, no treasure, especially with 8. Empty. Was that an 8? Yeah, I searched and came up with the wandering monster. Still no treasure. Well, all we did was get the snot kicked out of a little bit of the snot kicked out of us. We got to keep most of our snot, but some of our snot is gone forever. That was another minion success, though. Someone is going to be going up a level. I don't know who right now. I don't know who. It might be Spilt. It could be Slago. It might even be Blarg. But we need to survive first. The Blarg couldn't be involved in the combat encounter, so I didn't need to roll for the troll's stupidity. I'm intelligent myself, I promise. Okay, so we have finished up with that room. You know what? Good golly, Miss Molly. I don't want it to just stretch up and take up the whole page, but I don't really want it to be all bunched up down at the bottom either. So yes, we are in fact going to go through this door, the top of this hall right here. So let us see what type of room we are going into. With a 42. And it's another weird corridor. This one with an odd dog leg on it. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, and then over just 2, and then up 1. Am I doing that? Yeah. So this is just a room with a weird dog leg, a corridor with a dog leg. I wish we would get out of the bloody corridors, because this is what we're in now. And it sucks being in a corridor, because then only 2 of my characters get to fight. I don't want to use up any of my bandages yet, because I'm still doing okay. I don't want Warwick to cast a healing. We're doing okay. Warwick has a healing potion. We're doing okay. So now, it's still a corridor. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let us see what we have in the room. That is an 8. Again, it's empty. But that is C. Well, it's empty. I mean, there could be wandering monsters. So, room number C. Hopefully that's going to drive somebody absolutely insane. The fact that I keep saying room number, and then I say a consonant. Well, not a consonant, you know, an alphabetical thing. Okay, we can search. Might as well, I mean, it can only turn out poorly. So -1, 3. It is empty. There is absolutely jack all in there, which is fine. I can definitely handle that. So now we check out the next section, which we're just going to continue upward at first. We're going upward in this direction. So let us see what type of room we have. Where'd that, oh, was that the white die I was using? Probably. 53. And a 53 is a T-shaped corridor. Oh my Lord God. Okay. Hey, at least it tees off with a door here though, huh? And the other side just stays open. And this is room number D. Okay, D. Okie dokie. There are, it's all been corridors. Nothing but corridors. Hopefully, when we open up this room right here, we're going to find that it's an actual room inside of there. Hopefully. So, let us roll and see what we find when we open up that door. There it is. Okay. And it is 61. And 61. Oh, that is an actual room. It goes 2 down and 3 up, which by that I just mean it's, you know what, it's going to be 3 down and 2 up. Other than that, it is going to be exactly the same, but I want it to abut up against here, and this is just going to be a bit of like granite or some such. So there's a door there and a door there, and this is room E. So let me mark E here. Room number E. This is what we have on the map so far. We've came in through A, went all the way up through B into C, and then up into D. And then we opened up E, and then there is the block of unused space. So let us see what happens, what we find in room D. In room E. I'm not insane, I promise. Well, largely. Okay. Room contents, and it's an actual room. So 5. Empty. Roll D6 on the special features table. Ooh, okay. Special features. It's very, very rare that I get to see anything on the special features. It's so rare, I'm not even sure where the special features table is. Special features table. Right here. Okay. D6. 4. Cursed altar. Oh, that's special. As you enter the room, an eerie glow emanates from a sinister altar. A random character is cursed and now has -1 on his defense rolls. To break the curse, the character must either slay a boss monster alone, or enter a blessed temple, or have a blessing spell cast on him by a cleric. All right. That kind of sucks. There is a sinister altar. We're just writing that down because even though it's just room dressing, it's still kind of cool that it's room dressing. But who is going to get the curse? We'll take D8, and it's like a D3. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Sloggo the warrior is cursed. we go spell -1 is what we're going to do, except that's defense, not attack. -1, we're going to put that as curse underneath it. So the bonus is just +1. We gotta kill a boss monster all by our little lonesome, or find a temple, or have blessing cast. For the moment, we're gonna let it ride. So that's okay. We can also search, correct? Correct. And we're going to search, and it's a room, so we don't do any subtracting. Let us see what we find. 2. Room or corridor is empty. Okay, well there's Jack all there. That's fine, actually. I mean, not really, but it's okay. It's not the end. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go upward through this door right here. Hopefully we're not going to get our heads eaten right off of our heads. Oh, no, I ruined that one. Hopefully we're not going to get our heads eaten right off of our necks and shoulders. Okay, let us roll and see what we find. What kind of room this is. It is a 35, and a room 35 that's going to have to go on its side in a kind of a weird fashion, which is all right, because this was the top one, and it opens up. So we've got 3 that comes up. We're going to put it so that it just goes over that way, and then it's if that opens up that way, then it's yerb. You know what? We're just going to take this over 4, and then there. That's how the room goes now. This is room F. I made it look really bizarre because I couldn't figure out how to figure it out in my head, but it closes off no matter what, and that's, while not aesthetically pleasing per se, it is perplexing enough that that's the kind of room you'd find at least in a computer role-playing game. So let us see what we find in room F. Room number F. I'm just going to start putting, I've been double spacing them. I don't need to double space them. Okay. Room number F. Let's see what we find. Boxcars. Oh. Okay. As 11 above. 11 is roll a d6 on the boss table. And if you roll a 6 on a d6, that's the final boss. As 11 above, and if it's a large room, use the dragon's table. I don't really think that qualifies as a large room, so I don't think a dragon would be in there. It is, on the other hand, still a boss. It's meant not necessarily the end level boss, but well, first we gotta see. We're gonna roll a d6, and we're gonna see if it's the final boss. It's not. So now on the boss table, we're going to find out that we're facing a 3, and that is an ogre. Oh. Okay, boss. Ogre. They're level 5. 6 life points. I need to go like that, because halfway through they will drop down to level 4. Oh my god. Okay, and they do 2 damage. It's either going to fight or fight to the death, because I don't have the money to be able to bribe it, but the reactions of this ogre is it's a 2, and on a 2 an ogre is fight. So we are going to fight until we hit halfway down, when it's going to re-roll for morale. Realistically, it's, well, I mean, it could end up fleeing. So, into combat we go. I don't like this, but you know what? That fighting boss monsters is part and parcel of the experience, isn't it? It's a room. Everybody gets to attack. So we're going to use... I want to have everybody to have a different die, but at these... You know what? I've done it before. I'm doing it again. These are the character dice. We already know which ones they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Sloggo, Blarg, Warwick, and Spilt. We all get to attack normally. Level 5. So we have to get a 5 or greater. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, Sloggo is orange. Sloggo rolled a 6. Guess what? We're going to move these over here, preserving what we rolled on their faces very carefully. Sloggo has a 6. Explosive die. 6. 7. That's 1 point of damage. Because we could have gotten a 10 or greater, but we didn't. So 1 point of damage from Sloggo. Still, that's okay. Now, Blarg is the light blue with a 5. 6, 7. Another point of damage. We're doing pretty good so far. Dark blue, we're +2. Failure. And, well, they're only +1. These two. That's 3, which is less than 5. 2 of them succeeded. However, level 5 attacks. Well, there's only one of them. They're not going to attack everybody. They can't attack everybody. Who are they going to attack? Well, let's see. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warwick. Warwick is getting attacked by the ogre. They are defending. They have +2 to the die roll. I have to beat... It's level 5. I have to get a 6 or greater to defend against this thing. But I'm +2. Oh! 6, 7, 8. I mean, I defended easily against that ogre. Not a bit of damage at all. So now, we're all going to rush up and bash on this poor beast again. Because that's just the kind of people we are. Cruel and unusual. We're murder hobos. Oh! Who's purple? Spilt. Let's do Spilt first. Because Spilt has a 6. Explode that die. 6, 7. Jesus. Okay, well that's 1 point of damage again. Alright, thank you. Now it's level 4. Not only, though, is it level 4, I believe, where's encounters? When a boss loses half, its level drops by 1, and it must make a morale roll. 3 or less, they flee. Okay. Let us see if they flee. 3. If it's 3 or less, the boss flees. Well then, The boss ran out of the room. Thank God for that. Okay. Normal treasure. Well, it ran out. Which is still, in For Against Darkness terms, when a monster flees, you count it as a success as you defeating it, and it drops any treasure that it might have been carrying. So immediately, we won against another boss monster, which means immediately somebody here gets to make a roll for level. I think I forgot to roll. No, I've identified it for here, so we're good on the curse. It's going to be... Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Slago is in the front. Slago is going to make a roll. And for when you make that experience roll, back up here to leveling up, you kill a boss, complete a quest, or survive 10 encounters with minions. You attempt to roll up. You roll. If it's higher than the current level, you gain a level. Higher than the current level. So Slago needs to roll a 2 or more.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Well, that's one screwed up, messed up, tossed into the garbage experience roll.
Just to suffer.
Yay. Alrighty then. Let's see what treasure we find then. Hopefully, we gotta get something out of this. Okay, D6, and of course 6 or more. I guess it's an exploding die. Not that it matters. Okay, 3. We find a scroll with a random spell. It's just, RNGesus loathes me. It is a scroll of lightning bolt. And since I have no one that can use it, we're just going to have Blarg carry the scroll of lightning bolt. No one can use it, so that's fine. That's fine. Well, that was painful, but nobody lost any damage. We're still okay. Slago has... Well, actually, Slago goes up to 8 life points. We're still down at 6. So I need to 8. So Slago's got 6. Blarg has 8. Warwick has 4. And Spilt still has 5. And that's okay still. So... we are going to walk our little bodies all the way back down here, and we're going to open up this door and find out what, perhaps, is inside of this area. So let us see what kind of room we find. A 32. Here we go. Well, that one makes my brain hurt. But then if I put it like this, no. It's going to be more like this. So this is going to come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then this is up 2 and 2 with a door there. And then this has weird corridory parts there. And it has a door. I messed up the spacing. That's all right. This is G. this is what we are looking at. More corridors, because this dungeon has been nothing but corridors so far. Okay. Let us find out what is in this large, fluffy corridor. Well, it might not be fluffy. I mean, it might be, but it might not. Probably isn't. A 7, and it's a quarter. That is D6 on the minions. Oh, this is the abyss. The 7. D6 on the minions. Okay. That was, what room number is this? G, F, G. So let's see what minions we have run across. And I'm not going to complain about running across minions. We need that experience roll, so hopefully my next character isn't just going to throw that one down the toilet too. Okay, we are going to be facing off against D6 plus 3 gobos. Well, goblins have a 1 in 6 chance of gaining surprise, so let's take a look. On a 1, okay, no surprise. There are D6 plus 3. There are 7 goblins, and now let's take a look and see what their reactions are. A 1, flee if outnumbered. They're not. So in G, we have gobos. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they are level 3. Treasure -1. Uh-oh. My PS4 is entering into the, Well, I hadn't realized how much time had passed, and since I record on my PS4, I am at an actual premium for time with a time limit. I can't go past a certain level because of limitations of what the PlayStation will do. Okay, we are in G. That did not sound like a sentence. We are going to put a little star here because star up here means location. And we have the goblins to face off against. We have this as our characters, and we're still in good shape. I mean, there's good old Slago, who did not go up a level. Slago did not go up a level. Slago's still at 7. I was jumping the gun there. They're still okay. Warwick is the only one that's in bad shape, and Warwick has 4 hit points, but we still have a lot of things that we can use to help ourselves. We are nowhere near danger. So next time, we are going to come back to that section of corridor with our battle against the 7 gobos. And we're going to take them on with Slago and Blarg. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing.